Alrighty then, and a very warm welcome to another Shakes and Fidget episode on World 54 International. My name is Basti, and we are going to have a small look on the server in the Hall of Fame, because some quite interesting things happened there, and I'm going to explain you what happened actually, and we will have a look at you guys, at least at the guys who are part of my players to watch list. So I would say, let's go. Let's have a look at the Hall of Fame. I hope it will work. Nice. So, it's quite interesting. When the server was announced, I actually thought that this is going to be a kind of weak server. Now, when the server is about 2 weeks old, okay, actually 13 days are played and the 14th day has begun now, we see that there are quite a lot of people above level 200. So we almost got 100 people above level 200, and we have a lot of people just such as me who are about between level 150 and 200. So I know what I had to use for mushrooms to get here. Of course, at the start I paid a little bit more, and then it was quite calm. Yeah, we had this 100 mushrooms project, which was quite nice though. But there is some money included, so we can say overall that this server is of course not the strongest server, but I think player games, or player games, not player, player is wrong pronouncement, is quite happy about this result for the server, because maybe they did not expect that much, and of course maybe the elevator had some help to it. But at the top we see Bud Spencer, aka Davalon, who is going for level 300 as it seems, and he managed to get a record by beating Jan the Hammerer in German. I'm not sure how it's pronounced in English though. Let's see, I will have a look. Jack the Hammerer. Yeah, Jack the Hammerer is his name in English, and he was able to beat that Jack after 11 days. And he made the record for the Berserk overall, and the record list, which you can find in the official Shakes and Fidget Discord, said that Typisch Free to Pay, who is level 270, that's the third highest level on the server, as Assassin, managed to beat this dungeon even in 10 days. Well, as he says here in his description, which is really, I don't know what was the old record, but that's quite short time, 10 days on the server, and you can beat Jack the Hammer as Assassin. I'm not sure what his plan is on the server, but if he's going to pay and keep paying, he might be able to get some more records for Assassins. I'm not sure about this, but I can imagine this. Of course, in the later levels, it's not sure if people on newer server will actually go for records, because there's a change by adding more and more dungeons. People think about doing a dungeon break for a longer period of time, which was actually not quite familiar in the community in the last years, but I think this is a different topic, so if you guys want, we can have a talk about this sooner or later. So that's amazing as Assassin. Of course, this is a quite amazing result as well, and Leonidas actually has the same level. I'm not sure how much later he beat Jack the Hammerer, but it's very close. And I know that those guys are going to have a little beat him up. Yeah. So Thunderstorm is the best guild overall. We saw it on the elevator, and of course those sick people. But still, we have like another people with a high level: Thotu, Stangic, Merger, highest mage, highest scout, highest assassin, highest berserk, highest druid with Stansic, and perhaps highest battle mage. Oh, that's a close fight. Highest battle mage. So in a lot of classes, this guild is the top. Well, those guys are really, really sick. That's well, let's see how they are going to progress. To be honest, we have the highest battle mage, of course, Apollon. I did not see him. Highest battle mage as well. So we are actually just missing Demon Hunter. Maybe we have the highest Demon Hunter as well, but there are no Demon Hunters overall. Is there a Demon Hunter? Hexen Beast 167. Club 181 at least. Okay. So, did we miss some warrior? What about warrior? Let's have a look at the warrior. I think Thotu was a warrior. No, Thotu was berserk. Warrior. Nikki. Okay. Okay. So P97G has to beat Nikki to have the best warrior, even though in that guild. No, it's I'm just kidding. So that's the analysis so far. It's not going deep. I actually plan to make it a little bit deeper, but I don't have the time to do so. So I actually want to focus on the place to watch list. So the last time I made a place to watch was actually after day 3. So when the server really started, and we are going to see now what's going to happen. So first of all, we have a look at Apollon. Apollon was 148. He was grinding, and as we saw, he's still one of the top chars. He's the best battle mage on the server still. Not quite sure. I think he said he wanted to play a little bit more cheaper, but now I'm not sure if he really did it. Because 250 after that period of time is a very good result as well. I don't think he will beat a 300 record, but he's doing really good. He's in the top 10 list, and there's nothing to argue about. Of course, I think that it's possible that he will even rise in the level, because the top players will try to go for this event. Which changed now. Still we have Gold event, but we have Days of Doomed Souls, and Witches Dance is quite interesting as well. But only possible of all spell. Okay, this event is not happening on the news server, but Day of Doomed Souls is actually the most important event besides to Gold Claw, because for World 54. The top players can try to get more souls to skip the Gladiator Trainer. Yeah, I mean, with Gladiator Trainer, I have it on level 6, which is not bad. You get 30% critical hit damage increased. Yeah, and with each level, it gets +5. And so the top players, and actually everybody who's doing it, is able to beat dungeons even easier than he would. Or cheaper than he would go with a little bit less damage. So I think it's possible that Apollon will do this, for example, as well as other top players, and then he will even rise in the level when we have a look about him in the next time. So the second guy is Boindle. Boindle was new. He is part of Legion X, level 60. He got quite some Constitution stones. I think he's lacking some strength stones, but I really like his scrapbook, which is not. I mean, if you're not paying into that game, if you have a scrapbook which is almost higher than your level, you're doing actually nothing wrong. So 54% with level 60 is really good, and yeah, so he can rise up by just playing that game easily. Let's see how he's doing in after a few months. I'm quite looking forward. So Cupid is the next one. He was level 42 after 3 days, and now he's level 223. So actually, I'm 173. I could have tried to get to this level as well, but I think it would have cost like 10k mushrooms, overall, because you have to pay some. You have to get a lot of stones for you and for your comrades to get this level, and I think he spent it like kind of this amount. Let's see, what does his Heart of Underworld after 14 skips, that hurts, so he needed to skip 14 times, so you know, I skipped 3 times, I think. Yeah, it's everything is expansive. Let's have a look at the guild. He was on Rising Titans, now he's on Soul Society, so he decided to change the guild. Maybe, I'm not sure if it's connected to the elevator. I mean, they have been the second best guild, but of course, if you're paying into that game, you want to have the best guild, which is possible, and so I think Rising Titans was not able to give him what he wanted. I'm not here to judge it, so overall he's a top player as well on this server. He got some items for me, but I cannot beat him. But it's interesting to see. He got 275 stone. I got even a better stone, but of course it may had something to do with... no, I think the gem mine was not the reason, because he has a Heart of Underworld. Maybe the Hall of Knights on the guild could be a reason for this almost equal stone. I'm not sure. Or he just changed the guild now, but I think if you join the best guild after the elevator, will you get this profile picture as well? I think it should be possible. I never thought about this. So let's have a look at Mangukran. Mangukran was level 37. He's still in the same guild. Oh, he actually doubled his level even more. He's full of stones. It's quite looking nice. But yeah, as scrapbook, okay. He managed to... yeah, he made like 20%. I'm okay with that. Of course, it's not as good as Boindle, but it's still okay. I will not have an argue about this. And yeah, let's go on. Assassin Power, man. Assassin Power. So Matt decided to not play anymore, as it seems. He was actually level 37 and his scrapbook was weaker, so he did something. He did something in the last days, but well, unfortunately we have to say goodbye to Matt in that case. So let's have a look at Nummer 1. So Nummer 1 was level 107 the last time. He's in the same guild as we are, Thunderstorm. And now he's level 237. He managed to develop his scrapbook to 78, almost 79%, which is nice. And well, he is actually rank 237, which is funny because it's the same rank as it's his level. What the fuck? That's random. And yeah, he is normally he's one of the top players as well. So I think he belongs to top 30 maybe with this char. I could actually try to see what's Cupid. Cupid was 29 now. 1,800 and 1,400 overall. Going on the skills. Yeah, Nummer 1 has way better skills, way better items. Of course, he's he's using the arena manager so far, which Cupid did not know. So I think Nummer 1 maybe is one of the top 15 players here. And well, he's one of the guys winning the speed server. So wow, that's quite interesting. How many people are still playing after that event? And well, we all wait for the profile pictures, of course. So Patrick is still on Rising Titans as he was before, level 39 last time, level 84 this time. Yeah, of course he's a berserk, so maybe it's quite easier for him to make some levels, but he as well made 33% development in his scrapbook, so he really pushed it, man. Patrick, nice. I want to have a look at Rising Titans. Well, okay, that guild is not that bad, but of course, connected or compared to Soul Society, I know the reasons why Cupid changed, but this guild is not doing bad. They unfortunately have not become 3rd place in the elevator. But so I can imagine why Patrick has done such a good performance in his scrapbook. Really, I'm fine with that, and I think with retries he's always able to beat Dungeon. Okay, he does not have his main attribute potion, but I think he's waiting for the daily log in order to have a lucky punch on the magic shop. So yeah, I wish you the best, man, Patrick. But I like this. I like this progress. Yeah. So Ponty KFC changed his skill from Locust to Syndicate. He managed to become level 119. He was level 46 the last time, so there's his progress as well. Of course, it's a bit higher than Patrick's. He managed his scrapbook as well. Of course, he could do better, as we see what is possible by Patrick. But in total, he is really, really strong Char. He's skilled. He's way more skilled. He paid some mushrooms, I'm pretty sure, for this. But yeah, the time will show how far he can go in the server. I mean, activity is actually all, but it depends. Like, it's a difference if you're active for 1 month or if you're active for 5 years. So I cannot judge it yet, but it's not looking that bad for him. So Anxio is the next one. He was level 40 and now he's 42. I think he stopped playing the server, I could imagine. I'm still wondering, because did he really pay 10,000 mushrooms? Like 290 euro. See, what did he do? I could imagine that he actually decided to stop playing and to maybe he asked Playa Games if he can use the mushrooms for another server, perhaps. I mean, it's theoretically possible, but then this char has like 20,000 minus mushrooms or whatever, like I had on World 40 with my Demon Hunter there. Yeah, I would have liked to see this challenge. Maybe we can see it in the next one of the next servers in the future. And last but not least, we have Mr. Zombie, who is not the best battle mage, but he's one of the best players as well. He's on the top list. We had the skills by Nummer 1 and Zombie. Yeah, Zombie is quite equally skilled. He has more main attribute, but less constitution attribute. His gem is a little bit better than Nummer 1. They have quite a good fight there for this place. Maybe I would like to see how many fights they can go against each other. Maybe how many fights will Nummer 1 win or Zombie win. I can imagine that's quite interesting, but it seems like Nummer 1 is doing a little bit more with the arena manager, which could give him a really good favor compared to Zombie. But this is a close gap. Yeah, this is a close gap here as well. Time will show what is possible, who can go forward. I mean, they are in the same guild, so they are partners, but still, yeah, if the server is lacking some other equal guilds, you of course have a look at your partner and you do not want him to overcome you. So it's like Bud Spencer, who wants to be I have the bug again, or the lag, or whatever is the reason. But Spencer who wants to be yeah, level wise above Leonidas, and he made some levels now. I think 284. Maybe he managed to beat the dungeon again. Yeah, so he's in front. Leonidas has to catch up. Yeah, anyways, I think we are at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate any kind of support. I really like that you're watching Shakes and Fidget English content on my channel. If you have any addings, if you have any hints or questions, do not hesitate to write a comment. I will answer you as good as I can. So anyways, smash the like button. Hasta la vista, baby.